All right, so this video is on site speed. So why site speed matters for local service businesses is because when someone is searching in your area, for example, like emergency plumber near me or best family dentist, they're in problem-solving mode. So if your site or landing page takes too long to load, they simply hit back and choose a competitor because it just looks like they're lagging, and it plays a huge factor because everyone is super impatient nowadays. They all have attention spans of a goldfish. So speed is not a quote-unquote tech skill. It is the first impression of your professionalism and reliability. So imagine your dream customer lands on your site. If your website takes ages to load, what does that say about your service? Just think about that. Cool. So your ads are taxed by a slow site. So every click you pay on Google Ads, Meta Ads, or any other channel is an investment. You're paying for that. A slow site is a hidden tax that burns that investment. You can write perfect ad copy, have a great video sales letter, pick great keywords, and still lose money because users give up waiting. Speed is a multiplier on all your marketing, and we need to fix it, and every campaign will perform better, right? Cool. So Google rewards fast local websites. Google wants to show searchers results that load quickly and create a good experience because it is in Google's best interest, because they're a $1 trillion company, for you guys to keep using their platforms. And if people are clicking on websites that they found on Google that are slow, then they're not going to reward those people because it's not in their best interest. So site speed is one of the factors it uses. If your electrical, legal, physio, healthcare website is consistently slow, you make it harder to rank in local search and on Google Maps as well. Very important. Faster sites get an edge in visibility and click-through over slower competitors, right? So mobile users are even less patient. Most local service searches now happen on phones, often on average connection. So if you look at your Google Ad account, or if you have Google Analytics pasted on your site, you'll probably find for most local businesses, 80% of traffic comes from mobile anyway, right? Someone standing outside their car searching, tow truck near me, this is just an example, is not waiting more than 7 seconds for an image carousel to load, right? He's just going to click another website. If your mobile site is heavy and slow, you're invisible to the most urgent, highest value customers, right? So what does speed actually mean in practice? For a business owner, the key question is simple. How quickly can a visitor see your core message and a way to contact you? That means your logo, your main headline, your service promise, your offer, and call button or form, whatever your call to action is, should appear almost instantly, right? Any fancy animations, sliders, carousels, which a lot of businesses are still doing, huge images above the fold before people scroll, usually delay this, and this is costing you leads and sales. So how do you check your current site speed? You can get a quick read on performance tools using Google PageSpeed Insights, which is my favorite one, or GT Metrics is another one. Paste in your homepage or whatever landing page URL you're looking at, and look at mobile results first. For most of you guys, unless you look at your site traffic and it's all on desktop, but definitely do not skip mobile. You want a fast first contentful paint and time to interactive, right? Treat low scores and warnings as a prioritized to-do list, not technical trivia, right? It's super important. If you have an opt-in page that currently converts at 10% and you fix the site speed and it converts at 15%, all things being equal within the business, you automatically 1.5x the business, right? So it's super important, the leverage that we have here. So common speed killers on service-based websites here are the usual culprits, right? Oversized hero images of your office or your team, auto-playing background videos as well, complex page builders with bloated code, and there's so much going on. And usually it's because you're trying to do some custom animations that you ask ChatGPT to add in some CSS or HTML, right? Too many tracking scripts and pop-ups, right? And cheap, overcrowded hosting as well, right? These ones kill your site speed. So most local plumbers, dentists, gyms, clinics, tradies lose speed here, not because of anything exotic, right? It's just mainly on these things. So simple wins to make your site faster. We want to compress and resize images so they optimize for web, not print, right? So if you have JPEGs or PNGs, you want to export it as a WebP instead, because this is going to increase your site speed. We want to remove sliders and autoplay videos from the top of the page. Limit the number of apps or plugins you use, right? We don't want to overcrowd the website with that stuff. We want to use a lightweight theme or template instead of, heavy feature-packed designs. So on WordPress, pick a nice, simple theme. You don't want to go too crazy on that. And same with like Webflow, Squarespace, all these other site builders. We want to upgrade to reliable hosting located in or near your country for better local response times, right? Cool. And we want to prioritize high intent pages first. So you don't need to speed tune every blog post on your website. Yeah, ideally you should be doing that, but you're a business owner, you're wearing so many hats, so don't have to do that. We want to focus on the pages that make you money, right? Which is the homepage, the main service pages, right? Which would be like emergency plumbing or whatever you've done for SEO and Google Ads for a specific service in a specific area. And your contact or booking page. So when someone clicks contact, it loads up super quickly. They can type in their info and you generate a lead, right? These are the pages people visit right before they call or submit a form. And shaving seconds off here has the biggest revenue impact. But yes, ideally, we want to have the whole site loading super fast. So speed, trust, and professionalism. A fast site does not just convert better, it feels more trustworthy as well. So this is like a byproduct of having a fast loading website. When your pages appear instantly, forms submit quickly, and buttons respond without lag, people subconsciously feel like your operations are tight. And if you can get that part right about your business, your service will probably be good, right? In local services where trust is everything, that subtle perception shift is often the difference between them calling you or someone else, right? And you don't want your competitors to take your clients, right? So we want to treat speed as a growth lever. So improving site speed is one of the rare marketing moves that reduces waste and increases results across every channel at once. More of your ad clicks to your offer, more organic visitors stay, more people become leads, right? It's just better for everyone. So for any local service business that relies on calls and inquiries, speed is not optional. It is critical and it is a core growth lever. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.